try something out here. A little undisputed. That's punch code was using Ryan Garcia. I'm gonna try something different. Okay, let's see. 2 more hours of sunset.
You might just be the greatest boxing champion of all time. You see, man like me, I'm an undisputed champion of life. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city, war with me. That's war with the 6-1. When your idols become your rivals, has a funny way of making you pick up the Bible. I've been hustling for the longest.
Sorry, y'all. I don't use Ryan too much. Whenever I watch videos and I see somebody doing something I like, I want to try it out. I've been watching a lot of Kenzo P4P and Punch Code. I think it's Punch Code V3 or something. I'm not sure what his screen name is. Pretty sure. Hopefully, I can get a fight. I don't know.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking for.
It's King Ryan Garcia. They also call him Flash. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California. Some of the fastest hands in all of boxing. King Ryan Garcia, one of the most famous boxers the world over. The fastest hands in the game. They call him Flash.
It'll be ding-ding from first love. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia. Fighting out of the blue corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting box.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night. Because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Caution being thrown to the wind. Punch, counter punch. So much firepower here. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Done with that counter shot. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Swing and a miss with that jab. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Nice counter. This fight has a real good flow to it. This round, pulling right there. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
A straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. We wanted action, and they are delivering. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Those counter punches have to hurt. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Beautiful counter shot. see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Every time he throws a punch. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. It somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that. There's the bell for round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Perfect counter lands. Didn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh my God, Johnny! Are we about to see Ryan Garcia? And the kid goes down! And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
Where did that come from? What a...
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Is he going to punch himself out, though? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Love the response, though. Got back up.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Counter punch. And that left. Hold that thought. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he got back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Threw the uppercut, but did not score. That big hook doesn't land. Beautiful counter punch. the bell to start round 5.
I'll do that
That
with
corner has got to
slip.
find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice counter shot. That hook won't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You don't want to trade shots. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Only catching air with that hook. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get...
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's a counter shot. No rest for the weary. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Are we about to see Ryan Garcia? Big shot, and down goes Garcia. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
It's hard to work in and out. Much. It doesn't come naturally. I can go.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got a G.
And finally couldn't
That's
take
it.
more. And down goes Garcia. And look
That's
at that
it.
shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Yeah. I think if you hurry through the replay, I don't know. This my theory. Hurry through the replay, you can slow it up.
Apparently it's going to take more
I
than
get
that
it
to keep
several
this
times.
fighter down.
That is a show
every
of
time.
character. When you're
A lot
put
of
down,
times.
your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Oh, like that.
One round, 2 knockdowns each. Round 7, here we go. They exchange punches. Throws the jab, but does not score. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy. because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Can't score with that right uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was... No rest for the weary. You believe what we are seeing. And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate. And
oh my goodness, Johnny! Oh, and it's flashing lights for the flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Much better game plan here.
now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
I thought he just stepped in.
No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again.
I'll do that again. Shit. Yeah, it's a one-time approach. Good shit, Jack. Okay. Y'all know I just play for fun, man. It's just fun. Totally reckless. Totally reckless. He started lining me up different. If you notice, probably like the 5th round. Cool. Oh, different guy. Bond 700. I don't know. I think people can change their names on well, at least on PC. They used to be able to do that. They change their name. Fucking each other. so you wouldn't do the work.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at
See
all.
if we can do a little different this time.
Do your business.
All right, let's reset. Reset.
Out of breath, man. That's
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp.
89.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need
Big
you
heart.
to switch back on, get focused, and get your mind back on the game.
Let's do it.
Count the jab. Count that jab.
Keep guessing where you're coming from.
Not even a power jam. That's
Come on,
70.
do you want to win this fight? Right, let's go out
Not
there.
really.
Get boxing back together.
Let's go.
switched off. What you doing? Have you got complete?
Back.
Start double in the chapel.
I mean,
Don't worry about it. It's one shot. Don't worry about it.
I need to get my shit together.
Come on, get your boxing back together. Focus on what you got to do.
Time out.
Trying to get my
Now you're
power.
switching off.
Or my
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
these
Don't want to
foot
lose
was
this
off.
fight here. Come on, you've let me.
And back.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. I need
Let's fight.
Now start counting.
to me. Are you okay?
Take a knee.
Fine.
Okay, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe.
Let's go.
He's got a knack for that, leaning back and blocking the body at the same time.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Might not have been the other one.
Focus. Just relax. Stay down. Take the count. Take the 8 count. Look at me. Focus. Breathe. Relax.
Fine.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his.
Box.
Yeah, I know it. Got me. He saw it.
One, two, three,
You
4,
can
5,
time people like
6.
people.
Come to me.
crazy. Give me some real clothes, please. Let me fight with 89. What else? I think I was supposed to do really good. I guess I could check the chat. All right, everybody.
Hope you've passed your scuba license exam. We're underwater at the Atlantis. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
It's time now. Hector Macho Camacho. Don't let his good looks and personality get you off track. Known for his electric style, a 3-division world champion and a boxing Hall of Famer. Juan Manuel Marquez. And when you see this...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, a colorful and popular 3-division champion of the world, Hector Macho.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, all I can say,
All right.
heaven on
I went
earth.
over the rules.
Heaven on earth.
I want you to
Thousands
protect
of
yourself at
fans
all
here in
times.
attendance tonight, but
And
when the
what I
bell
say, you
rings,
must
there will
obey.
only be 2 that we're talking about. And we're off and running between these 2 really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That jab won't score. He misses with that jab. That counter shot lands. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such nice people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Nice counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Threw the hook, didn't land. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. And there's the bell for round 2. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter shot. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
That jab doesn't score. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. The counter punches are the best.
There's a counter shot. He blocks the right hook. Good counter punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Well, there was no doubt. There's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. You don't want to trade shots. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Camacho is buzzed. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. There's the bell for round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Oh, that punch. missed with the jab. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Got out of the way of that right hook. They both want a highlight reel knockout. He threw a punch and just got countered. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A very competitive round. Did you see that? Camacho in serious trouble right now. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Leaves the knockout.
And there's the bell for round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Beautiful counter shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Perfect counter lands. Oh, and this is really going to rub them the wrong way. Perfect counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back? Did you see that? Marquez is dazed. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Ooh, come down goes Hector Camacho. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last. There's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
They're both trying for a knockout. Quick punch scores. Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Oh, watch out! Camacho might be ready to go. Looks like they've shaken it off.
These days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. Here comes round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be...
Oh my God, Johnny! Marquez is hurt! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook was off target. This fight has a real good flow to it. They blocked the left there. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape. And we enter the 8th round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him...
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight.
It's my B side of the card. Oh, yo, mom earlier. I think this got what he's doing with.
We've heard of sleeping with the fishes. We're about to fight with the fishes here at the Atlantis. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's Billy Dill. King Ryan Garcia, one of the brightest stars in all of boxing. This Southern California native is must-see TV.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Sydney, Australia, here is a featherweight champion of the world, Billy the Kid Dibb. Fighting out of the blue corner from Victorville, California, here is the exciting boxing sensation, King Ryan Garcia.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. They can't get out of the way of that straight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Nice counter shot. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the... Hold it right there. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. It somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Punch, counter punch. Couldn't get out of the way of that uppercut. Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What? There's no argument right there. Now, you say it. Night, night.
Which one that was? Really love the card.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
I will not this
Do your business.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your...
Great round, great round. Now relax. Good work.
Let's do it.
What are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. He was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tough fight.
Let's go.
Okay, now you're switching off. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. Listen, you've switched off. What you doing? That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not...
One body punches do you any good? Basically, you're damn right. Alright. Squeeze time. We'll pick this up. We'll continue this later. Thanks for watching, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Get back to the tube. Catch you later. I think there's a fight.